All right, don't mind the construction outside. Welcome to summer in Montreal. It's just construction and festivals. We love it. It is what it is. I'm Rose-Ingrid, and this is a daily dose of Ingrid the Rose. I apologize for no video yesterday. Your homie is struggling. I wasn't sure what I was going to say today. I wrestle with guilt and shame in general and having to perform and produce, and I took a sick day, and it's like, oh, am I allowed to still talk to a camera if I'm not working today? And at the end of the day, sick days are there for a reason, and I needed it, even if I'm not I don't have a cold or a virus. But we could argue that white supremacy is the ultimate fucking virus, and I have to deal with that every single flipping day. So, y'all are lucky I don't take sick day for months and weeks and years, because that bitch is tired. Yeah, so I started some laundry. I canceled my meetings, started some laundry, took the trash out, I'm cleaning. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go for a walk or a mild run and feed myself. And a friend reminded me that softness is where we recover and restore. And softness is not my default. I don't like it. Because it feels vulnerable and it's hard. And I've been angry a lot this year. Oh, fuck me. I've been angry a lot this year because there's a lot to be angry about. But I remember when I was in acting class a few years ago, I had a coach who would tell people that anger is easy. And anger usually covers up something. So give us disappointment, give us disillusionment, give us heartache, give us sadness, give us fear, give us anxiety. Like, anger is too easy an emotion to just throw out there. There's nuance underneath anger. So what is it? And so I think this reminder to lean into softness reminded me that my anger, though so fucking valid, it betrays other things. I think it's a combination of exhaustion and betrayal and sadness and grief. Did I mention exhaustion? The world's on fire, which is this constant hum in life, I think, right now. And if you're not hearing that constant hum, I'm wondering if you're fucking alive, if you're a decent human being, if you're remotely human, if you're not just constantly somewhere in the back of your mind aware of how broken and fucked up the world is. They're tearing children apart. Like, they're literally and that's the backdrop of the world. And that's just the constant that I cannot erase. I can talk about it, which I do, and I can support it with my time and money and resources, which I do when I can. And, you know, through my art and through my platforms, I do that. And then also, like, grief is real. My mom died a year ago. It's like, I make jokes about it, but like, there's no way that that's not also a contributing factor. And last summer was so fucking brutal. So brutal. Not everyone grieves the same. And I definitely had to carry the weight for how others grieved. And did not benefit me in any shape, way, or form. And it was emotionally, physically, financially costly, on top of some health things that are better now. Shout out to healthcare and tonsillectomy, to my surgeon and the sleep doctor. And think I'm still recovering from some of that stress, and moving was part of that. Getting into an environment where I didn't have to deal with chaos on any given day. It's good. At least in my home life, you know? I don't know how to not give a fuck. I don't know how to not care. Like, I literally, the last few days, having conversation with friends and peers and colleagues, and it's just like, phone it in. You know, protect yourself. Think about your pension, and I'm incapable of that. I'm incapable of just going with the flow and ignoring shit. I can't. I may regret filming this. If you're a manager and you see this, no, you don't. This is now the new theme. This is the motto. If you're my manager and you see this, no, you don't. This is where having a growing platform that's still new is helpful, because I can say this, and generally speaking, I know that no one's going to actually see this. The last time I said something like that about what I posted, it went locally viral, and my pastor called me with complaints out of concern. LOL. I don't know how to show up in these white supremacist, racist, colonial, elitist, ableist spaces and pretend everything's okay. And pretend that I'm okay with it. I don't know. And that's where I'm at right now. Every day I feel like I am fighting not just the world and not just these systems, but myself. I feel like a liar, and I feel like a fraud, and and it's not like, I understand it's not my fault, but I also can't stand by and pretend that it's okay. And it's impacting my mental health. It's impacting my output in other areas of my life. It's impacting how I do my art, how I show up for my friends and family, how I show up for myself. And I'm not okay. Yeah. I just want to do good work and make art I'm proud of, and invest in community, and be able to afford a roof over my head and food on my plate without having to fucking lie to myself and to others, without having to pretend that what I clearly see in front of me is not happening, without having to like numb parts of myself for the sake of like white fragility and politics. I'm just so over it. It's so wild to be at this point, and like, I low-key miss 16-hour days in the kitchen, which is crazy, because I made no money, and it was super stressful, and it's hard on the body. It's a stressful world. But it made sense, and I would go home after a long day's work and know I did good work, and I could leave it at the kitchen, and I could go to sleep generally at peace, and wake up the next morning and not hate myself. I'm gonna stop before I get myself in trouble. Anywho, I called in sick today because I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of white supremacy. I'm sick of fucking capitalism running things. I'm sick of elitism running things. I'm sick of whiteness leveraging its power and its fucking not even vulnerability, leveraging its insecurities to dominate. I'm so tired. And so I called in black today, I guess. I called in queer today. I called in disabled. I called in I called in having a fucking conscience today because I can't. I can't. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yeah. I called in fucking done today. I fucking tired. Called in fucking tired today. And I feel like I'm probably not the only one feeling this in a variety of ways. Hug your loved ones. Do something that makes you feel alive today. I'm going to clean and take a walk. Actually, it's not even hot today. I might just go for a run. I'm going to feed myself. I'm going to write. I'm going to take deep breaths and remind myself that it's not all fucked up. All right, well, that's that. Have a good day.